April 15th, 1963, East Germany. I was an undercover agent, fresh out of the academy, ready to make it big, until I found something I'll never forget. The Flat Earth Society. Hey guys, it's Konovan. I hope you're staying safe, first of all. You know, I've learned a lot since then. I know it sounds like I'm just some Australian kid who just finished puberty, but let's ignore that, because it's time for me to go out of retirement one last time. My mission? To go undercover in a real-life Flat Earth Facebook group to truly understand their mindset, so it's easier for us to make fun of them. So this is what I'm up against. So, obviously, I have to throw away the old me to help me go undercover. Technically, I could just, be myself. It really doesn't matter. But in my opinion, it's a lot cooler if I'm not me. After extensive research, I decided to become Miguel Santiago. You see, Miguel is a naturally curious man. He doesn't believe what the quote-unquote scientists are telling him. Is the Earth really round? Why can't I look at the sun? These are the sort of questions that are really keeping Miguel up at night. Also, just a side point, I actually checked out, and it turns out there is a real, actual Miguel Santiago in real life. He's a politician in the California State Assembly. So Miguel, I'm a bit sorry if I dragged your name through the mud. It is entirely accidental, I promise. Love you. Anyway, the very first thing that I did was to just join as many different Flat Earth groups as I possibly could. Now, it turns out, for whatever reason, people are always visiting these Flat Earth groups just to make fun of them, which, obviously I would never do. But what that does mean is that all of the Facebook groups are set to private normally, and as such, you have to answer a series of questions just to be allowed in. Miguel was placed into his very first life and death situation. Would I be accepted into the Facebook groups? Would they realize that I'm only here to make fun of them? Well, tune in next time. Same bat time, same bat place. No, I'm just kidding. Most of the groups just ignored my request, except for the International Flat Earth Truthers. I felt like a hacker from a movie. I was finally in. The very first thing I saw was the mission statement from the admin, Daniel. My vision for this group was, and still is, to give Flat Earthers a safe place to learn and grow in knowledge about Flat Earth, and to eventually build up confidence to boldly share the truth with friends, family members, and others. This isn't really related, but I love how the main goal of Flat Earthers is just to get the confidence to tell other people. Like, I feel like it's a tale as old as time, You're with your parents, mum, dad, I'm a Flat Earther, and your parents are fucking choking back tears. They're just so disappointed that their only child is, a fucking loser. Now, there were two very important things that I learned about Flat Earthers while I was on this Facebook group. First of all, they're fucking retarded. And secondly, for whatever reason, this is seen as evidence of the Earth being flat. Apparently, if the Earth is moving, it means that it is impossible for stones to be put in a pile. So this is the, level of intelligence that I'm working with over here. I first decided to make a post. I was going to declare myself to the group so that others may accept me as one of their own. But my first idea was to ask them something very simple. Is the moon real? I feel like there should be like an open and shut case, We see the moon, therefore moon is real. Moon is round, therefore Earth is round. It really makes sense in my opinion. So I sat back and I waited for the replies to just start rolling in, which didn't happen. Facebook, for whatever reason, seems to think that my post was spam, and it therefore was automatically removed. I honestly wasn't expecting that to happen. I really have no idea why Facebook thought it was, fraudulent or whatever, but I'll press on. Now, do you remember those stone pics from earlier? The person who posted that, Michael, is obviously incredibly intelligent. So, seeing as I can't directly post to the Facebook group, I decided to slide into Michael's DMs so that I can ask him about the moon. So I have to tell you, I went to bed so excited. I couldn't wait to hear what Michael would message me back. So I went on the day after, I logged on to Facebook, and he didn't respond. I just don't get it. The day after I messaged him, he actually made 2 posts onto the Facebook group, which means that he logged on, he saw my very thirsty DM, and then he chose to ignore them. And I have to say, I was really hurt. I was in a world of pain and emotion. So he blocked me. My mission was a complete failure, I have to admit. But even though Miguel Santiago wasn't able to successfully go undercover, he did learn a lot about these flat earth people. First of all, they're really insecure about their own beliefs. If you go back to the picture of the stones, you can see that there was somebody in the comments who was actually debating them and who was kicked from the Facebook group for disagreeing. I think that these people deep down are very aware of their own stupidity, and they're aware that, if you go through the conspiracy with a fine comb, you'll see that it doesn't really stand up. Out of the tens of thousands of people who contribute to aviation, astronomy, and the military, why isn't there a single whistleblower? Why did the Soviet Union and the US, who were enemies, decide to work together in hiding the truth? And above all else, what's the actual benefit in hiding this sort of information? If the Earth was flat, why would they keep it a secret? What's the point? After looking through a Flat Earth Facebook group, I can say definitively that these people are fucking retarded. But what do you think? I'd love to know. My name is Konovan. If you like this video, a like and a subscribe would be very much appreciated. And cheers.